There you go. You're welcome. So I wanted to make this video response to Alan Thrall. He did a whole workout at Planet Fitness, and I think the video was titled "You Can Still Get Pretty Jacked at Planet Fitness," something to that effect. And I think that was a great message to put out there. Planet Fitness gets dumped on a lot, and some of it for good reason, but that doesn't mean that you can't get a good workout there or anywhere really where there are forms of resistance training to be had, and or cardio machines there. I used to train at a place called Shake and Bake Fitness and Tanning. Some of you OGs will remember these videos. I hit my first 500-pound bench press at Shake and Bake Fitness and Tanning.
Fucking easy.
This was, the first time I did something like super notable in the community. I think it was the first time that like Johnny Candido ever commented on one of my videos and subscribed. And now we're basically BFFs. So I want to emphasize that having a great environment is a huge multiplier, and a big factor in creating growth and helping push yourself to that next level. However, the lack of that environment doesn't need to deter you 100% from trying to reach your goals. Like, obviously where I train now, Mayhem strength and training, versus Shake and Bake Fitness and Tanning. Huge environmental change, especially when, we were training as a group back around 2016, 2017. That environment was just ungodly. Very hyper competitive while also being hyper supportive of each other. Just 5 to 6 dudes in there getting after it every day. It increased, not only our main movements, but our secondary movements. Accessory stuff would turn into competition a lot of times. And instead of doing your, 3x10, well, damn, Jordan did 15 on his last set, so I'm going to do 16 on my last set. Well, now Jordan's going to jump in and try to do 20, even though he wasn't even going to do another set because I did 16. Well, fuck Jordan. Now I got to do 25 after he did that. And, that's how it goes. And that's hugely beneficial, especially if you're a competitor of any sort. But again, not having that environment, and I will say now, like, even having the great gym that I go to, I mostly train by myself. So that part of the environment's gone, but I've still got, it's still a good environment in the sense of the equipment and everything. But there's been a change. But even over at Shake and Bake, that place had 12 45s in total. So, doing my first 500-pound bench press there was really only 2 other 45s in the whole gym. I did my first 600-pound deadlift there too. It again, I didn't let the environment itself dictate what I could or could not do, not counting the rules. Obviously, if there's rules against deadlifting or benching or whatever, then you can't do that. There weren't those rules in place like Planet Fitness, not that astringent, but just the environment. It was a tanning salon side was their moneymaker. The gym was kind of just an afterthought. So, if you go in with the right mindset, much like Alan displayed in that video, and you don't act like a jackass in Planet Fitness, I highly doubt they're going to lunk alarm you. I'm sure somebody in the comment section will say, oh, I went to one and they did. And maybe that's your experience, and I'm not going to tell you that it's not, and that it's not a possibility. But I think for 99% of us, even Alan, like he had his Hoochie Daddy shorts on, his quad showing. He wasn't being a jackass in there. Nobody was gym intimidated. He didn't get lunk alarmed or anything like that. So this is a hobby for 99% of us. We're not going to relocate our entire lives and or our families' lives for the correct gym environment that we would like. Some of you may, but for most of us, that's not reality. If something like a Planet Fitness is the only thing available to you, if something like a Shake and Bake Fitness and Tanning is the only thing available to you, if building a home gym is not an option, just make the best of what you've got. Obviously, you're not going to peak for a powerlifting meet in Planet Fitness, but what you can do is you can focus on bodybuilding, keeping your muscles big, growing your muscles, increasing cardiovascular performance, etc., and having that base and that foundation there for when you do get to go train at a more powerlifting friendly gym, or you do find space to make your own home gym. You won't be lacking. You'll obviously have missed out a little bit, but long term you'll probably be even better for what you got done at Planet Fitness once you make those neurological gains back with getting used to the movements and stuff again. So I think that was a great video from Alan, a great message. I just wanted to kind of add my 2 cents on top of it. Peace.